Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is the Tune Up on the Go with your host, Sam B. I'm in my Uber car right now, and I'm driving back from Newtown, PA, into the city. I got my man David Lynn on the line right now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. David Lynn, say hi to the people.
Hi, people. How are you doing? I'm hanging out with Sam B, heading down to Wells Fargo Center, trying to cheer on the Sixers, who everybody kind of gave up on. I gotta tell you, Sam, I'm tired of all these front runners, bandwagon people. You know, what I mean, like they gave up on the Eagles, gave up on the Sixers. You know, it was just a couple years ago the Sixers won like 13 games. They won 52 games this year. You know, like, come on, give a little faith to the guys. And they're a young group of guys are hustling, working hard. You know, you gotta love them. You gotta support it. You know, Philadelphia's all about brotherly love. You gotta support the brother.
Wow. And this is a guy that used to live in Philadelphia. He made it out of Philadelphia. He's making a better life for him and his family. And he's going back into the city to cheer on the city, to cheer on the Sixers. So what's up, Philly? What's up? Cheer on your Sixers. Cheer on your people. Okay? Let's get it together, man. Let's stop letting these New Yorkers and New Jersey people push us around. You know what I mean? Let's stop doing that. But actually, before I press the record button on here, David Lynn, he's actually he brought up a subject about millennials and how some of us have this, self-entitled attitude, and we were just right in the middle of the conversation, and I told Dave, I said, hey, hold on, we might as well share this with the rest of everyone else, because everyone else needs to know how millennials are these days and how they shouldn't be. Now, if I'm not mistaken, David, you are a business person.
Yeah, I actually run a very big venture capitalist firm, kind of alternative financing out of New York.
Okay.
It's kind of like Shark Tank, where we give money to people that help them grow their business, expand, pay off debt, get more money, like whatever they need to do to help their business survive and grow, because banks have gotten a little bit tight. So we're in it for the small guy right now. Trying to help the small man succeed in a large corporate world. But what I was saying is getting back to the whole millennial thing is I have lots of positions in my company, and I'm constantly interviewing. And the reality is if somebody comes in that's a recent grad, somebody between the ages of 20 and 30 years old, there's a sense of entitlement, and I really don't know where it comes from. It doesn't happen in any other country.
Right.
And the work ethic is really terrible, but it's an opportunity as well. So the reality is if you get somebody, right, who's actually good and can make an impression, I don't think the road has ever been easier to climb to the top of an organization anymore.
No.
Because the reality is people are lazy, people don't work hard, and they think that things should be given to you. You graduate from college or you graduate from high school, whatever it is, you feel like instead of working your way up to the top, someone should give you a six-figure salary, and a fancy title. That's just not the way it is. But if you work hard at what you do, it's a much shorter time now to climb to the top than it ever was in the past. You'd have to spend 15, 20 years to, work your way up to become an assistant manager, to a manager, to a director, to a president. It's a very, very fast process now because the competition is so thin. There's not that many people that have a go-getter attitude in organizations anymore, so they stand out like sore thumbs. Before, you were competing with 5 or 6 guys for a position. That's not true anymore. I mean, literally, it's maybe one other guy, maybe. The reality is they're ready to promote you and push you to the top and hand you more money, as long as you show your commitment to your job, to your work, whatever. And obviously, they're looking for people that have good balances too with their family life and this and that.
Right.
But someone that just shows up expecting I'm going to come in, get my paycheck, and then do whatever I do on the weekend, like it's just a bad mentality. It's just you really, 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 it's just hustling. And like I said, I don't understand what happens here because we claim to be America and we've got the greatest this and the greatest that, but the reality is the reason why we are still in poverty is people don't push themselves. The opportunities, I really believe, do exist. There's been times, obviously, in the last couple of years where we've gone through recessions and job market was really tight. the reality is tons and tons of jobs are high. I mean, the internet has been, as much a blessing as anything. There's a lot of, companies that are internet related, and but the opportunity is huge. But the problem is the talent is so thin. The talent is so thin, and that has nothing to do with people not graduating from the right schools. It has to do with people really not pushing themselves. And again, if you just showed a little bit of push, it'll be recognized, because there's so many opportunities out there for people that really want to shine.
And now, David, I just want to interject real fast, because this is the tune-up on the go. So when I'm saying tune-up on the go, in actuality, it means that we are on the go. I am driving. I do Uber. Right. Okay, I talk to at least 10 to 15 to 20 people a day.
Right.
So the whole premise of the tune-up show is real people, real problems, real answers. Okay, and I just want to always put that out there.
Sure.
I want to put that disclaimer out there for that way, so that way, we're talking to real people. I'm always talking to real people. This is why I quit my 9 to 5, because it wasn't real enough to me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Show me something real. I mean, David Lynn, he's obviously a real person with real problems. And his real problem is with some of these millennials who feel like, whether or not they graduated from college or not, that they just have this self-entitled, narcissistic attitude, okay? And I do get what you're saying, because I myself am a millennial. I come from poverty. I come from a big family of 12 siblings. I have 12 siblings.
Wow.
And I grew up in North Philadelphia, okay? And yes, I was around the drugs, the guns, the violence, okay? And yes, somebody like me did make it, because I did push. I pushed because I knew there was a life better for me somewhere else other than that I was used to. So yes, I pushed, and I pushed the right way. And I think what you meant by people pushing, they need to push the right way. Okay, there's one thing to bogart your way through and to slice your competition off by the jugular, okay, and do underhanded shit to get ahead. But then there's another way to push the right way. You need to be able to push the right way so people can see your actual natural talent.
Right, it's about working smart.
Right.
Yeah, anybody can do it cheap. It's about working smart. Work smarter than everybody else. Don't work, people like to think everybody likes to work too hard. You got to work smart.
Right.
That's the whole thing. It's about working smart.
And that's what it is, guys. I mean, David Lynn honestly hit a lot on the nose. I just met this guy, and I already know, like, this guy is honestly on the level. I only talk to people if I feel like you are not on the level. And this is not a judging thing. Right now. I do not judge anyone, okay? I take your word for it, okay? I take the words that you speak. If I'm speaking to you in person, and if you show me that your words don't mean jack squat, then I won't talk to you. Because see, we can, like I said before in a lot of my uploads, we can only take people for what they say. We can only take people for their words. And the only time we can truly call them out on their words, if their words contradict their further actions that they do. So,
brilliantly spoken.
Thank you, David.
Brilliantly spoken. Honestly, I couldn't put it any heads.
Wow.
The way you put everything together was great.
Oh, well, and see, this was not scripted.
Honestly,
this is tune up on the go.
I mean, that's as good as anybody else could have done.
Wow.
Whether it's Ryan Seacrest or
oh man,
it doesn't matter.
He said Ryan Seacrest.
I mean, honestly, that was a really good way of putting everything together.
I appreciate it. Well, you know what, though? I say it all the time. It's not for me. This is for the people out there that's listening to the sound of my voice. This is the tune up on the go. We just, like, honestly, David, like I said, you're obviously businessman. You know what you want. You got what you want, and you're trying to, and it seems like to me, you're trying to help someone else get to where they want to be at.
Yeah, I mean, it was, it certainly wasn't given to me or anything. I worked my ass off. I did door-to-door sales for, started off doing door-to-door sales to get to where I am right now. So, I mean, every step I made was, but again, the difference is like you pointed out something absolutely brilliant. The thing is I don't necessarily work harder than anybody else. sales. I worked smarter. You know what I mean? So when I was out in the field and I was, just a door-to-door salesman and, trying to get into management, and from management into, upper level tiers of positions and all that, it's about it's about respecting the process. B, it's about respecting the peers and developing very solid relationships. I absolutely recommend networking. Networking's huge, like you're doing right now, Sam.
Oh, well,
networking is the key. It really is. It's all about today, about who you know and who they know. It's like 6 degrees of separation. But also, again, it is. It's about working the smart way. Again, I don't talk cheap about competition or coworkers or anything like that. I believe that's a cheap way of trying to get to the top, and eventually, it'll knock your ass down. I've seen a lot of people fall by trying to just, throw the competition under the bus. You don't do it like that. You just work smart. You respect it. Every place you've been or every place you're going to, you respect it and learn from it. Learn from the mistakes. Learn from, your successes, and take that with you to the next place you go.
Well, I hope you guys got all that. This is David Lynn. Okay, this guy, I just met this person. Trust me, this guy is on the level. He is on the level. Okay, you need to get with this guy. You need to listen to these words. I will be uploading this segment of the Tune Up on the Go up to my YouTube. Please look out for more, because I will never stop doing Uber as long as I can put gas in this car, and as long as I can keep going, as long as I got 2 feet to drive and 2 hands to steer the wheel. Guess what? There will always be a Tune Up on the Go. Please, like, share, because we need to get this kind of information out. Okay, we got to awake our sleeping millennials out there. Okay, we got to awake the ones that is always on Instagram, always on Facebook Live. The guys and the girls that party to death but never get it popping. You know those guys. You know those girls. That's what they do. So guess what? You like and you share. And if you like the information that David Lynn and that brought forth, guess what? It's still more to come, because this is the tune-up. This is the tune-up on the go. And guess what? This is me, Sam B, your host. Check for me with the bull with his hat down low. Peace.